Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English with Fatima. Today, I'm going to talk about the past perfect tense. If you haven't watched my videos about the present perfect tense or the present perfect continuous tense, make sure you watch those first. Let's get started. The past perfect tense is another one of those tricky perfect tenses. The form of it isn't too hard, but it's knowing when to use it that is. So we use the past perfect tense and the past simple tense to talk about two or more events that all happened in the past. So for example, if I wanted to make a sentence that my mother baked a cake and I came home from school, the past perfect tense helps us do that. Let's look at how it's formed. The past perfect tense structure is a little bit easier than the present perfect tense. Here's why. We use the subject, and then we use the past tense of have, which is always had, no matter what our subject is. And then we use the past participle, which we've talked about before, and then we use the rest of the sentence. So let's go back to our original scenario to see how we would make this sentence. So at 5 p.m., my mother is baking a cake. At 5:30 p.m., I'm coming home from school. This has all happened in the past. So to make the past perfect sentence, I would say, my mother had baked a cake when I came home from school. Notice that everything is happening in the past tense. My mother had baked a cake is in the past perfect tense because it happened before I came home from school. Here's another example. On Monday, I studied. On Thursday, I took a test. This all happened in the past. Since I studied before I had taken a test, I say, I had studied all day Monday because Thursday there was a test. The past perfect part of the sentence is what happened first. And then the past simple is what happened second. How about this sentence? At 4 p.m., the movie started. At 4:15 p.m., we arrived at the cinema. I can also put the past simple part of the sentence first. When we arrived at the cinema, the movie had started already. So the movie started first, and then we arrived at the cinema second. So we arrived at the cinema is in the past simple tense, and the movie had started is in the past perfect tense. One more example. At 4 p.m., I lost my keys. At 4:15 p.m., I was locked out of my house. So I would say, I was locked out of my house because I'd lost my keys. I'd is the short form of I and had. So you might be wondering, what's the difference between the past perfect tense and the present perfect tense? Why would I use one instead of the other? So if you remember, the past perfect tense is about two or more events that all happened in the past. For example, I was done work early, so I'd gone for a run. Both of these events have already happened. The present perfect tense is for an event that happened in the past, but it still affects the present moment. For example, I'm tired today. I've woken up at 4 in the morning. I'm tired is happening in the present moment. So we use the present perfect tense to talk about the event. I've woken up at 4 in the morning. Thanks for watching, everyone. And next time we'll talk about the past perfect continuous tense. I hope you're ready. See you next time. Shokran. Bye.